Okay, so well done on purchasing your domain name and hosting. So some of you are probably thinking, well, what even is this area? Well, don't worry, you're not really, once we've got our website up and running, you're hardly ever going to have to log into this area, into your HostGator account. But basically, it's a place you can go to do with your billing, and you can come here and you can look at your bills. As you can see, it shows that I've just purchased that there, and yeah, but you're not really, like I said, you're not going to need to come here very often, only if you have perhaps billing issues or maybe some account issues. So what we're going to go into now is installing WordPress. So we just simply go to this page here called hosting. Now, you're looking at all this as a newbie. I remember when I first looked at this, I just almost felt overwhelmed, but don't worry, I'm here to take you through it. And really most of this here, if not all of it, you don't really need to worry about. So for installing WordPress, all we do is we scroll down and we go to this one here called Launch Quick Install. And this is going to allow us to install WordPress onto our websites. So we're just going to click our quick install. Now what happens is you'll be brought to this here, and what you're going to select is you're going to hit this one, WordPress, because remember, we're building our site with WordPress, because at the moment our site's just simply a domain name. There's absolutely nothing there. So what we want to do is hit WordPress, and you're going to select your domain. So you select personalbrandingwebsite.com. So you select your domain there, and making sure that we don't type in anything in this one here, because if you did that, it would actually install WordPress to your domain name / whatever you had here. Even if you accidentally put a little dot, well, it's going to install it to there and not to your actual website, and that's not going to be fun to fix. So make sure that you don't put anything in there. Okay, so we're going to go just simply hit next. Now what we have here is our blog title, admin, first name, last name, da 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 da. So for this you can just simply put in anything for now, so because you can change it at any time. And then you can just, we're going to go through and we'll just make up the same. Let's just go the same one I used previously. Yep, let's just pre-fill that. Makes it easier. And then the email is, yeah, just put in your email. Okay, and then we just tick terms of service agreement, and then you hit install. Awesome. So you're going to be brought to here, and HostGator is installing WordPress for us. So we're just going to wait around for a little bit while they do their magic. Okay, there we go. So once that's done, you're going to be brought to this section here. So what I'd recommend once you've installed WordPress is to go to your emails and just check to make sure you got your email from them. So as you see, you'll have your welcome email here. Okay, so there's our website there, and we can we'll click that in a moment and I'll show you guys. And this one is for logging in. So that's how you're gonna have to remember, we put this /WP admin in on the end of our website, and that's what allows us to actually log in to the back end of our website. But I'll show you guys that in a moment. and then you're going to have your username here, which you could have your full name or whatever you made it, and then just a crazy ass password. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own, and you don't have to remember this crazy password. But for now, go with that. So if we click this, you'll see it's going to take us to our website. So as you can see, yeah, we don't have anything installed yet, so it's just simply it's just a page that's supplied by HostGator. So like I said, what we want to do, and we're going to practice it now. So I want you guys, instead of clicking that link, you're going to hit / and you want to write WP admin. Now, if we hit that, what it's going to do is like I said, it's going to bring us to the back end of WordPress, which is where we can log in. Okay, so we come here and we remember our username, what for me was Isaac777, and then your crazy password. So that's when you're going to want to go back to your email, copy that crazy password, and then just paste it in there. Okay, so then we're going to hit login. So remember, when we hit this button, we're going to be logging in to the back end of our website. Awesome, rightio. So welcome to WordPress. So I'll just give you a quick little overview of WordPress, and you'll find that once you've used it for a little while, you realize how intuitive and really easy it is to use. So we're going to go through it in the tutorial, but just a quick overview is basically we've got all our navigation panels here, which I'll show you guys later on how to use and what they're used for. And this is just our dashboard section here. So what I'd recommend is you go through and you dismiss most of these, because there's too many and you really don't need a lot of them. Yeah, just close up a few of them. Just makes it a bit neater and easier to look at, I think anyway. So, alright, so before we go on to actually getting started on building this website, let's just go over how to change that crazy password, because I know you guys really don't want to have to remember that every time you log in. So it's a really simple process. Simply just go to this section here called users, and then go down to your profile. And then if we scroll down right to the bottom, you have this area that's called, it says generate password. So you can hit generate password, and look at that, they've given us an even crazier one. But what it gives you also the ability to do is to type in your own password here. So I'm going to put in my own, and if you make sure you've put it in right, and then you can just simply hit update profile. Awesome. So there's our password updated. Okay, so if we just click this one here, that's our dashboard. So that takes us back to that main area that you saw before. Awesome. Okay, so that's WordPress installed. Now, one other thing you can do is, if you have a look, you can your site now looks a little bit better than it did before. So if you hit visit site, what you'll see is it's installed just typical theme that they give to everyone when you start up your site. So there you go. There's your site. You probably look at that and you think, wow, this really doesn't look like much. Well, don't worry. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to get on to creating that incredible looking personal brand website or portfolio website that I've shown you guys we're making.